Greetings everyone and welcome back to Planet Crafter. Today I want to do two main things. One, we're going to do some more looting. We're going to a specific area that's right next to the falls that we visited in the last episode, and that is the meteor crater. If my memory is right, there's two bunkers there. There's one on the ground, a small one, and there's a bigger one up on the other side. You can kind of see it when you get close because there's a couple of solar panels on the outside. I do seem to remember that's a bit of a maze. Probably a lot of good stuff in there. All right, what's going on? Hopefully this is just a storm. No, it's not. It's meteors. All right, well, what kind of meteors are we talking about here? If they're just the regular ones, I don't care. Now, I did get an osmium one, which was very useful because it had sulfur in it. All right, what's in here? Okay, that's just a regular one. I don't care. So we're just going to go back inside and ignore it. It's not happening. It's not there. Here, let's just take the iron. Yeah, I did do some restocking over here, which was very good. Oh, and speaking of sulfur, well, here's the thing. I put down two extractors. I put a tier 2 extractor in the super alloy cave. So if I ever need some extra super alloy, I can go over there and get it. Yeah, the other one was something that it never occurred to me, even though I'm pretty sure I did it in my previous playthrough. And one of my viewers said, by the way, why don't you put an extractor in the sulfur fields? You know, so you can get sulfur. And yeah, that was kind of a facepalm moment for me. But that's actually what I did. The first haul wasn't very good. I only got 5 sulfur, but I have been utilizing the sulfur. So this is what I have right now. I have been utilizing it. You can see I got a lot of fertilizer here. I also made some extra mutagens and some bacterial samples so that we can make things in the future. Right, so I kind of did that. So I shouldn't have a problem with sulfur going forward as long as I keep going over there and grabbing it. And thank goodness the meteors have stopped. Right, I also have 2 new recipes for very important things. So we're going to be making those before we leave because I want the impact of them to be taking place immediately. By the way, when we go over to the falls, I'm going to show you what I'm working on over there. I kind of started a new base, past what we did in the previous episode. I'm not really sure if that's what I want to do, but we'll just take a quick look at that because we're going to be over there anyway. So the 2 recipes that I have, and since we're going to do recipes, we should probably talk about something else. I finally made the blueprint pinning chips. So I actually have the tier 2 one. So I think that means I can pin like 3 or 4 items or something. We're only going to be doing 2 of them. So the 2 items, let's check them out. The first one is the tree spreader tier 2. This is the one that goes on land. And of course, you can see that oxygen. That oxygen is really very good. And of course, I also made a new tree seed. I haven't gotten it yet. It's probably still in the DNA sequencer, so we're going to grab that before we leave. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click. And as you can see up here, we now have that recipe. It is a little bit on the small side, but I can make out what it's got. So let's just fill this up because, I'm kind of notorious for having to go back and look at the recipes. So I shouldn't have to do that if I pin it. All right, I need a tree bark and then I need a tier 2 fertilizer. Thank goodness we actually looted a bunch of those. I wouldn't mind getting more of them today, but I really want more blueprint chips so that I can get things that I need. Like for instance, the tier 2 deconstruction chip. Because there's something that I need to make that I can't make. So this is the item right here. You can see this is the trade space rocket. And of course you need circuit boards for that. I mean, you can loot them in boxes. It's just, I don't think I'm at that stage yet. But where you can get them is those servers that we saw in the crashed ships that we were in. And of course the space station. But then again, I don't have the deconstruction chip to be able to do that. So I believe that I get them from the blueprint chips. So I need to get as many as possible. I'm hoping we can get a couple today. So I can't even do that right now. By the way, it does seem as if endgame has been added to progress. Because if you go down this way, all the way, I didn't know it was here, by the way. The extraction platform. Used to rejoin a ship in orbit. In other words, this is how we get off this rock after we're done. And what is this? The animal feeder. Right, I guess we have to get animals going. But this is endgame right here. This is how we leave. You know, one of these days I'm actually going to put that antenna up so I can read my email. I apparently have a lot of messages. I'm guessing most of it is spam. All right, let's get back to what we were doing because it looks like I need a bacterial sample. So let's grab a bacterial sample. And the last item is super alloy. Of course it is. Everything needs super alloy. All right, and then I need the seed. Now we have a seed already for trees. Where is it? Right here. I actually have two of them, I think. Yeah, these are 125. I think that I have a better one now. Let's see. Okay, so this is a 250. That's not fungus, is it? I'm hoping that's not fungus. All right, let's check oxygen before we leave because I think we're about to get a big boost. Okay, oxygen is currently 300, let's call it 348,000. All right, let's find a place. Okay, we can put, okay, I guess this is stuff, you know, I guess we'll just grab it. It's floating here, right? And I am actually going to need some materials, ain't I? Because I'm going to have to build near the bunker, the big one, that is. All right, so let's make the tree spreader tier 2. I guess you have to clear out the pinning yourself. I thought that building it would actually clear it, but I guess not. So let's just unpin that. All right, at the moment, this is doing a lot of plants, 175, not as much as a beehive, but we are about to increase oxygen by putting that in. Okay, 4.88 ppt. You know, that might be more than we're getting from like anything else. All right, we're going to have to wait for the trees to grow to see what we got going with that. Let's just check. So it was 348,000 and it is now 494,000. So that's doing much better in terms of oxygen. I'm hoping we can find more of those multiple fuses, you know, for these guys here. What I'm really hoping is to find a pressure one. That, okay, I opened up a new butterfly larva. I'm not really very excited by that. Here, I'll just take that. Yeah, because I could put one in the middle and just move them around and get a whole bunch of pressure. That would be really nice. Yeah, I'm not overly excited about the butterfly larva. Let me just take a quick look at this new recipe that we just got. Yeah, we got this one here, which was a 250. This one's a 300. That's a 500. Whoop-de-doo. Because you know what I did? I went back to the undersea cave. It took a little longer this time, but I did get a second one, and both of these are 800s. So, I mean, it would be nice to have another pretty color. By the way, I am actually seeing those butterflies in different places on the map, so I think they're getting out. I mean, I'm guessing that's what's supposed to happen anyway, right? By the way, I couldn't help but notice that I needed water. Now, there is another item that I want to make. I have made reference to it, and it's good and functional at the same time. Is that? You're right, okay. I mean, if the stuff is right in front of me, I'll take it, you know? So we'll just put that in there, and then I don't really need those right now. Probably gonna need them. All right, now the other item was the outdoor farm. And I have made the bee larvae for this one already. So we'll just do a little bit of a thing on that. And let's go get the bees. Yes, the bees. So I made 2 of them already because I know this is a really cool thing. Especially if we need a lot of fertilizer. Because I'm going to put eggplant into it. All right, what else do I... Oh, I needed both of the fertilizers. And then I need a super alloy. Super alloy. There we go. We got the whole thing. I have a special place that I'm putting this. Let me see. Then I need a food. A seed specifically. And that is going to be eggplant. All right, I'll pick them later. All right, so we're going over here. See this? Yeah, I'm going to put my farms up here. So let's just make a farm. This is also very functional because you can see it gives us plants, it gives us insects. I mean, it does have bees, right? All right, why don't we just put that right here? Okay, and then we're going to click on, how do I get this? Is it over here? Right, there we go. And we're going to put that seed right there. So this is going to grow eggplants. It's actually going to grow a lot of eggplants. So it's actually functional and very useful indeed. That's the reason that I don't really care about the tier 2 food grower, because it consumes a lot of energy and it's not really very useful, especially when you're very close to this. See, this is very useful for a lot of different reasons. All right, so let's just head down. Am I got anything here? All right, boom. Okay, so we built the 2 things that I wanted to build. Let's just see. Do we have any trees popping out yet? Yeah, they're starting to grow. They're starting to grow. What is this? Okay, that's... I'm not going to pick any more of them up. All right, so this is good, and this does not look like fungus, so I'm happy with that. I'm guessing when we come back, it'll be looking a lot better. All right, so let's get going here. Now, the first thing, I want to make sure that I can make an oxygen tent and, of course, a locker on top of that. Then we'll worry about carrying specific stuff. Yeah, I actually did a good job of restocking over here. Yep, that'll do. I need another titanium, and then I need 1 silicon. There we go. Yeah, I'm very used to that. All right, and by the way, I have a lot of superfood. I mean, at this point, the beans aren't used for anything but food. So basically, you get the beans, you get the honey, and then you get the superfood. I'm just going to eat that, by the way. Now, I am going to bring 1 water with me, just in case I happen to be stuck in a situation where, you know, I can't reach water. But that's what we're going to do for now. All right, so let's head over to the falls area. I think that this is grown over a bunch because the last time I went through it, I mean, there was a lot. I mean, you can see right there. I mean, you can barely even see through it now because there's just a lot of overgrowth. But then again, that's the trees that are growing. And do you see the butterflies? Yeah, I think they got out. But that's okay. It's like I said, that's what they're supposed to do, right? It'll make things easier. Now we can still get through here. It's just a little bit thicker. Maybe if I had a machete, I could cut my way through. All right, why don't we first stop over at the base? Actually, I think we'll do the bunker first, depending on how much is in the first one. Because I do want to empty my inventory. You can kind of see where it is, or can you see where it is from here? It's over on this side, but we'll see it. After all, we have to drop our loot in there, aren't we? So let's just head over here. Oh, and by the way, apparently there has been more melting. Possibly all melting is done because there was a connection over here. Let's just head over there first. So this is the meteor crater. And of course, you know, trees have grown on the meteors. I'm not sure if that's going to be a frog location later. I know there's going to be frogs over there, but we're not at frogs yet. First, we need an atmosphere. And by the way, if you look at the bottom of the screen on the left, you can see my my oxygen, and underneath it, it says minus 0.6 per second. In other words, what is this? Uncommon, don't care. I think it's over here. Yeah, it's right here. This is it. This is all melted now. This goes down into the, here. I think this is the zeolite cave. Oh, just leave it for now. I'm sure I'll see it in the future. This is the zeolite cave. So if you put a an extractor here, you'll get zeolite. That's a good place right there. And if you keep going, I think it's over here. You will find yourself in... Okay, I took a wrong turn. That's not the way I was supposed to go. Let's go back. Hold on a second. I thought it was that way. I'm thirsty. Oh, then let me get back over here. There we go. It's over here somewhere. I shouldn't have gone into this corner. Yeah, this is going down. This is the osmium cave. The one right next to the sulfur fields. So all of that ice is now gone. So this is the area that was... hold on a second. Turn that on. Do I even have that light on? Yeah, it's on now. That's the area that was frozen. And now, of course, it's clear. See, zeolite. Lots of zeolite. So you can get an extractor there and take care of that. Let's go back up to the crater. So it's all connected. And my oxygen is going down rather slow, which is a very good thing. Okay, is it nighttime? Okay, so I think it's over on that ledge over there is the big bunker, but there is one underwater now. Well, it's underwater now. And of course that goes back to the falls. So let's see what we can get down here. Is that what I'm looking at? Yeah, there's the stair right there. Kind of easy to see. Alright, I do have extra oxygen, so let's just go in. Yeah, and it's not exactly airproof because I am swimming. Alright, what do we have here? Oxygen, I'll just grab that because why not? Water bottles, I don't really need them. I'll take the space food because why not? Yeah, there's not a lot down here. Yeah, okay, I think this was a guy who originally was here and then moved to the other area. I thought I found the perfect meteor crater to build my launch platform, but the visibility is atrocious. There's no way I'll be able to send anything up from down here. So he's building another base. Basically, he just gives the location of the other base. We know where that is. I'm here for this. Okay, I mean, we got some good stuff over here. Oh, another chip. This is good. All right, we'll just grab that for now. And I'm not going to worry about taking that apart because that's going to be a lot of iron. All right, let's get back. Actually, we should probably just start going up over here. Yeah, I grabbed the oxygen capsule because I'm about to use it. Are there going to be frogs here? There might end up being frogs here. Of course, that's when we have frogs. Now, I think what we're looking for is over there. Yeah, you can see the solar panels. This place is a lot bigger, and I am going to make a little room so that we can store stuff. Yep, there we go. All right, let's see. Where can I build? I can build... Okay, hold on a minute. All right. I just want to put it on the ground. There we go. Okay, and then let's make some storage. There we go. All right, let me just drop what I'm carrying. Okay, I have some good stuff, including extra fertilizer, another one of those, of course. And super alloy, zeolite. Yeah, the blueprint chip. That's something I desperately need. I need as many of them as I can get. All right, let's go. Going down. Okay, I guess this was just an airlock or something. This goes to this. Oh, and I have to use my my deconstruction to get through these, don't I? All right, and again, wow, somebody is paranoid. Right, I seem to remember this is kind of a maze. So, tell you what, why don't we just head this way first? Okay, what do we have here? Are those rockets? Okay, no, actually, I think that's a jetpack. That's a jetpack, and that's like an oxygen container. All right, I'm just going to take those just in case I'm down here longer than I want to be. Can I take any of this apart? Answer, no. And I hear another storm. Okay, and then we have this. I think it loops around. Get this out of the way. Yeah, I'm not here for iron. Okay, this was probably his email radar thing. Okay, we have this. Okay, it's only a small one, but it's got some good stuff in it. All right, but I am going to take that apart. Nope, I'm going to take that apart. Okay, and we have more email over here. Let me get this in here. Sending message attempt, sending message attempt. Okay, so I guess nobody cared what he wanted to say. All right, then we have this. Yeah, I'm actually running out of water quicker than I'm running out of oxygen. All right, now, what do we got in here? Oh, we have a lot of stuff. Seeds, another blueprint ship. Very nice. Okay, how full am I? I am very full. All right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back. And I'm going to drop off the stuff we have because I want to continue looting. And this one up here. All right, turn that off. It's just a storm. All right, let's drop a lot of... I might have to make another one of these. It does seem as if that is something that's going to have to happen. Fortunately, I do have the iron for that. All right, let's just drop as much off as we can. Put the super alloy in. Okay, put one of those in. All right, yeah, I'm going to make another one. It's going to be nearby so I can loot it. Because after all, I do have a new base over here, don't I? Let's just get some water. All right, let's head back in. This time we'll go the other way because I do believe that they connect. So we went that way the first time, we'll go this way. Okay. This is a very odd shape of a location. Okay, is this any of this? Gotta see. Why would you put them in the middle of the floor? All right, let's just check this one. This was a very disturbed individual. Oh, and yeah, I guess I'm going to have to come back for those, ain't I? I can't take that apart, right? Yeah, I can't do that until I got the better destruction chip. All right, what has this guy got? How many days have I spent on this planet? I can't tell anymore. Does my family even remember me? I miss them so much. I miss everything that is not a red rock. Well, I mean, you didn't do a good job. I did a good job. Is there anybody waiting for me back home? You just said that, by the way. Is there really any chance of getting out of here? Well, I mean, you do your job, you get out. Well, you know, he just seems to be a whiner. I'm not talking about that. Okay, some explosive powder is very nice. Very nice indeed. I'm not getting any pulsar quartz, though. We're going to have to go to a certain cave for that, I think. Yeah, that's something that's going to have to happen. Is that a door? It is a door. Okay, it kind of looked like a door. Do you have, like, secret stuff in here? An osmium rod. Okay, and we do have a tree seed, but I think I have a couple of them already. Okay, that's good. That's really good, actually. Here, just take that apart for now. If I end up leaving the iron, I'll leave the iron. I'm going to have to come back anyway, because I need those. That's where I'll get my circuit boards for. Right, we came from this direction. I mean, why would you put them there like that? All right, and let's open this door. I mean, this just meanders around. Why did you spend so much time making this if it's just going to meander around? I think I'm pretty full at this point. And it goes down again. And we have more. I'm going to have to drop stuff off, ain't I? All right, where is... All right, it was over this way, wasn't it? It's like I said, this is just a maze. Why did he spend so much time doing this? Long, empty corridors. No wonder he went nuts. All right, turn this off. Okay, this is full now, right? Except, of course, for that. All right, let's put stuff in here. I'll put the iron in there for now. If I end up making another one, then I'll make the other one. But at the moment, I just don't need it. All right, put that oxygen behind. Where was... I'm going to have this. Okay, we might need to make another one of those. All right, I have to find my way back there now, don't I? Yeah, we might as well head over this way because it seemed to be closer. Right, we looked through there. We looted that already. Wait a minute. Yeah, we looted this. This is empty now, right? Yep, that's empty. Right, we just saw this a moment ago, but I think we're going to go down first. Okay, pulsar quartz. Thank you. Very nice. Is any of this salvageable? No, but this is. Okay, and what do you have here? Okay, you have growers that are empty. Oh, and we have a little golden thing there for the radar. All right, let's just check this out for a moment here. What if I stayed here forever? I found enough ice to drink. Well, the ice was kind of melting, but don't worry, I gave you water. I mean, unless we had a filter, you wouldn't be able to drink it, but... And my crops are getting bigger and bigger. I've successfully set up an energy source with a few solar panels. Yeah, but that isn't going to really help very much. You just had 2 little panels. You should have made the bigger ones. For now, at least, but the problem with this location is there's really not a lot of materials here. If we'd gone over to the fall fields, there was at least a lot of stuff lying on the ground. I could spend the rest of my life here. Do you need company to live? Will I die alone? Well, I'm still alive. But then again, I talk to the voices in my head. Here's something really strange about this planet. I can't put my finger on it, but the more time I spend here, the more time I want to stay. Well, no, I don't want to stay. I want off of this rock. Oh, and of course we got some more stuff here. This is good. Let's just grab this. All right, I think that's... I can't take those apart, right? No, I can't. All right, so... Yeah, this was it. We just have those 2 boxes left now. Right, we saw that. I think that that is it. Right, this is the direction we just came from. Right. Why were they all just lying around like that? I mean, he's been making these long corridors. Why not make a big room and put them there? You know, like this. Okay, so we got 2 of these. Let's see what we can get. Engines, that saves time, and uranium, that saves time as well. I do seem to be getting the same kind of loot. What do we got here? Okay, we can use those. But, you know, I'm not getting the pulsar quartz. That's something I'd really like to have been getting. All right, I might as well just grab those while I'm here. Yeah, you know, at this point, how much... More iron is good iron. I could just take those apart. Yeah, this I can't take apart. Okay, so I do believe we have successfully looted this place. Unfortunately, we only got 2 of the chips. I would like to have gotten more of the chips. But we do have a lot of stuff, and I will come back for it. We just have to figure out what now. Oh, okay, we have this. I'm hoping this isn't going to be a special one, because I'd be rather upset by that. Then I'm not at home. All right, let's see. Let's drop the iron for now. Can I actually see what it is that I'm getting? Or what I'm not getting? Hold on a minute. Yeah, that's just a regular one. I don't care. I did get an osmium meteor shower, which I didn't really care about for the osmium, but it did also have sulfur in it. So that was always a good thing. I have everything that I more or less want for now. I mean, there was a lot of good stuff in there. It just wasn't quite at the level of stuff that I needed. All right. You know what? Let's just go over to the base. I think it's this way. Right, you can see we're heading straight for the base there. It's nothing advanced yet. It's 2 large rooms connected together, but I'm just trying to get a feel. Do I want to build there? You'll notice that the area doesn't have a lot of trees around. I was having some trouble placing platforms, which is the reason the stairs are in an absolutely terrible position there. Yeah, it wouldn't let me build the platforms out any further, so... Yeah, I mean, it does have some storage stuff over here for now. Yeah, for looting purposes, because there is loot in the area. The thing is, I do want to get this stuff back, but I'm going to leave that here. Yeah, the rest of this I need back at the base. And I do want to open up these. I'm hoping we can get something that will be useful, like the agility tier 3 boots. That'd be good. Going faster is always good. And I think that's how I get the tier 2 destruction chip too. All right, so well, I should say deconstruction chip. Anyway, let's head back to the main base. Oh, I want to check the trees, see how they're doing. I am seeing a lot of trees back over there now, ain't I? Hey, as long as they're not mushrooms, that's all that matters. They got a good range around them, too. How are the crops? Okay, there's currently 4 there. I think you can have more than that. Okay, can I? What are you doing in my lawn? Get off of my lawn. Do I have a space open? Yeah. Get off of my lawn. Excuse me, bees, you're supposed to protect it now. I think you can get more than that, so I'm just going to leave them there for now. So you can see that's a lot more efficient in terms of doing your crops. All right, first order of business. Let's open them up. Agility, tier 3 boots. I will move faster now. And finally, okay, another GPS satellite. All right, I really should start shooting those into space. So that way I can see, like, for instance, where the new biomes are. Because, of course, there are new biomes. Yeah, I'm going a little crazy with engines here, so I found a new place for them. Because that wasn't doing anything, so why not? And we'll throw that and that and that in there. And of course the mutagen. Right, there we go. And I had 1 sulfur over here. And I got a lot of rods. I can fit 1 of them. I'll put both of them in there. And I think I'll put that one in there. Yeah, it's like I said, once you fill the ore extractor with osmium, you don't really need it anymore because you'll get osmium from the meteors and you don't really need a lot of it too. And rods, I have more of those. Uranium. Okay, I could probably make some more nuclear reactors. Probably not a bad idea because yeah, I only have 2 pulsar quartz. There is a cave, and I think we're probably going to have to take a trip over there. Because I am going to need them for something I am now closing in on quickly. Which is... Wait a minute. Yeah, the next one is the teleporter, and that's 25 GTI. And we're currently at 23.46 GTI. So the thing is that, of course, 1 teleporter is kind of useless. You need 2 teleporters. And you really need to have a network working all the way around, you know? Say, 1 in the superalloy cave, 1 in the uranium cave, and of course the bases, linking the bases up. And who knows where else we're going to do it. It's just that if my memory is right, those do require a significant amount of pulsar quartz. Now, eventually we will get meteors with them. It's just they're very rare and you don't get a lot of them. It's certainly not like the super alloy. Yeah, you can fill an entire locker with super alloy and all of a sudden there's something happening. That is a super alloy storm. That's a super alloy storm. I would recognize it anywhere. It's also fairly deadly. All right, let's just look around here. All right, I'm not going to see much until the storm is done. But what I'm looking for is, where are they? Where are they? Yeah, unfortunately, the beginning of this storm is very dark, so you can't see anything. I literally can't see any of them. And they will vanish quickly. I need the storm to end. I'm going to go over here. There we go. We got one right there. Okay, I did see it. Oh, there it is. There's one. There's two. There's three. 4. Okay, it's getting lighter now. It'll be a lot easier to see them. There we go. 1. Okay, come on. 2. How much space do I have? Okay, there's another one. You gotta hurry because they will vanish quickly. Oh, there's a bunch of them over here. Come on, grab them, grab them, grab them. Grab them all. I want them all. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna turn these guys right into rods. Yeah, I might actually fill my inventory. Yeah, we're filling up quick. There's 2. I see 1. I see 2. Okay, I only got space for 2 more, but I would like to fill that space. Come on, get in there. Mine. Okay, oxygen. There we go. All right, essentially that's it. I'm not going to find any more because I'm willing to bet they're vanishing at this point. But you know what? That's not bad. It's like I said, you can fill your inventory. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn them into rods. First things first. You take that. And we'll put the food away for a moment. Because I want 1, 2... Because super alloy does require aluminum in the middle. Can I make another one? Yes, I can. All right, that's good. Let's put them in here. Okay, a lot of rods, gonna need them. I can put the rest of them in there. So yeah, those storms are very useful. They're very easy to identify too because they're shooting from all directions. All right, let me get that food back. And let's go grab some water. Just want to take one more look at the farm to see if it still only has 4 in it. Ah, a 5th one showed up. See that? A 5th one grew in there. Yeah, I might as well just grab them. That way more will grow back. Let's put here. Yeah, I was making fertilizer, so I was using that up. Squash is building up there. Okay, so we had a little bit of an extra there at the end. We made a couple of things. We made the tree spreader 2. I should probably make another one, but I do want to make good seeds for them. Just putting them down out with 125% really isn't worth it. Might as well go for the whole 250. Maybe we'll unlock some more in the future. And of course, we went out to the crater, We did looting in there. We did get some stuff. We have some unlocks now, which are pretty good. Which reminds me, the agility boots. Yeah. See, this one is a 30% movement. This one is a 45% movement. And it requires an explosive powder. Well, we just got one. So, you know, why don't we just do that upgrade right now? And, of course, we came back here and got ourselves a super alloy storm, which is all kinds of wonderful fun, isn't it? So we'll just grab this. And we did get a lot of super alloy from it. So that's a good thing. All right, and then we can just do... Boom, there we go. And I have tested with this in the past. They do stack. So this is my current movement now. Which does appear to be a bit faster. Now, if I can just get the tier 3 jetpack, that would be great. I think the tier 4 is deep in here. That's the an aquarium. Oh yeah, the aquarium. That's good. Yeah, it's in one of these somewhere. I seem to remember that. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. Like I said, we did a bunch of stuff today, and of course we had a super alloy storm there in the end. Probably a little on the loud side. Not much I can do about that unless I turn the volume all the way down. And by the way, if you look at our oxygen at the bottom there, you'll see it is now minus 0.5, which means it's going down because 66, pretty much we'll just call it 66% of the way towards a breathable atmosphere. So very soon, we will not need to carry these at all. And that'll be wonderful. That'll make exploring a lot easier. So I think that's going to be it for now. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Maybe say something in the comments for the great God algorithm. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.